Hey guys, welcome back to the Hardcore Ironman Series. In this episode we're going to be taking on the Tormented Demons to try to obtain the Demon Bane weaponry they have on offer, while also continuing our Slayer grind, which may lead us to taking on yet another Grand Master tier quest. So let's hurry up and get into it. Okay, this is the setup we're going to be going up with. I got a vague inkling from Mr. Mammal's guide, low level setup. The only reason this anglerfish is here is because we want to have, because we are wielding two weapons right now. In order to switch, we're going to need that empty space. So we're just going to eat the angler as we get there, and then just work our way. Just have the overhealing, which should get us to 107. So let's get cracking. Watching Mr. Mammal's guide allowed me to understand what was going on and has really cleaned up my kills after the woeful attempts at taking down the Tormented Demons in the last episode. I've come to the realization that the Dark Demon spell I'm using is 2 soul runes per cast, so we're going to be running out of runes rather quickly. This is the worry, as I don't have a great way of replacing them as of right now, until we get our rune crafting up to 90. Something that I don't want to go out of my way and do right now, as we have been doing a lot of pivots. We'll just have to pray that we can spoon a synapse to be able to run a good raid switch and not have to rely on the RCB for very long. Well, that's just awkward. You're just standing on top of my mob, brother. Could you not? Oh my god, it's pulled the next. Oh, you absolute demon. I'm just going to sort this real quick, hopefully. One of them's dropped out. I don't know how long it takes them to heal. If that guy... Okay, I think this is the one we were attacking initially. So let's just get back on it. That's awkward. Oh, it has just reset its HP, I'm pretty sure. Wonderful. Just lost that. Now that I think about it, I don't even know why I'm bringing in these Thorax plate legs, because surely I want to wear the strength bonus on the tacits anyway. We're dodging most of the damage regardless, so I don't think we need tank legs specifically. So that's one thing I think we could improve on the setup. But for the most part, it feels like they've learned a lot of things from demonic gorillas being like automatically aggressive once you kill another one, and like just being a little bit more genuinely awkward than these. So yeah, actually fun Slayer task. I know it's very early on, we've killed 6, but you know, gonna have fun with it. Hopefully we snag an early drop. I think there the damage it took the boss, the mob below like 150 was actually the thrall, so it switched to range prey. That's kind of interesting. Not something I'm gonna plan on doing ever, but you know, if it happens, it happens. That's for damn sure. Okay, I don't think we have enough supplies to do one more. That is, what? First trip of 9 KC. I think we used like 250, 300 soul runes. I think that should be enough to get us through to seeing the first synapse. I don't know what the actual drop rate is. I'm going to just check on the wiki right now and say it out loud. It is 1 in 500 for a synapse and 1 in 501 for a burning claw, which means if we were to green log the demon, well, not green log technically because you can green log it with 1 claw, but if we've got everything we want, I guess we don't really care about the magic aspect of it. So let's just say the claws and melee range weapon, that's going to net us just from killing Tormented Demons alone 1 million Slayer XP. So this is going to be a very fruitful task whenever it shows up. I'll be honest, I also realized my setup lacks a way to get out of here properly. I'm just gonna make a few revisions. I'm probably gonna camp the Blue Moon Tacits, even though it's got much lower defense bonus. I just don't think it matters. I think we'll just take the damage on the chin. Most of the damage is blocked anyway, if you know what you're doing, if you followed Mammal's guide. And yeah, let's go on with it. I decided to try to do all my clues because I should. Unfortunately, this 6-step elite clue ended up in Wilderness. I got them out of the way so that we can actually obtain elite clues from Tormented Demons, because they're actually fairly common. I think it's 1 in 128. So we've had our short break. Let's go back for trip number 2. Well, we managed to get our first teleport, so it's going to be nice for getting back here. It is quite the annoying run. We never really get through our food, so it's, you know, we can spare a inventory spot for that. There is 77 Slayer. Before we finish this task, I do believe, yep, we're going to have 78. Going to get an entire level just from one task. Okay, I've switched over because, honestly, I was thinking about it, but my soul rune stack was depleting very quickly. And we don't really have the Arc Light charges. I use about half of them. I should probably go through and use the rest of them, but I just decided to test how good the zombie axe is. The zombie axe is completely passable. It obviously feels a lot slower. Our 9 kill trip is going to probably change to like 6 or 7, but saving the soul runes because we don't have a good way of replenishing them, I think, is just good practice right now. Because again, we just can't pivot and do a rune crafting grind. That's just going to take far too long to get up to 90. I think we can also, just adding on, just extend our trips by bringing more prayer pots and less food. Because we just need to expect some mistakes, but I think 15, what was it? No. 12 pieces of food is just too much. We could probably go down to 8. I know we're doing a lot of talking about Tormented Demons, but this is new to me. And I'm just trying to figure out what works for me. Obviously, as soon as we get a synapse, stuff's going to change. Little level there. Sorry, I was just typing up some notes. I didn't realise we managed to get 80 farming from inspecting our magic tree in the guild. I don't really know what we're waiting for with, or like what we're looking forward to. I guess Torstals being planned to be nice. Now we have 89 raids. Didn't really get the pop-up, but it's not too shabby, is it? Oh, we managed to get ourselves a elite clue. We're going to do that after this kill. Let me just check the step actually before I get too into it. Okay, wonderful. Let's see if we can manage to do our elite clue. Actually, due to the length of the task, and I think a elite clue scroll is 1 in 128. There's a good chance that we get another elite clue. I'm just going to drop it here in Ferox, and hopefully we get another step that we can do, and we'll work from there. So we'll get back to just killing. Oh my goodness, we've got a synapse. Hell yes, brother. Get me out. Get me out. That is KC number 117. And now we're going to go make a Scorched bow as quickly as possible. To not use this RCB anymore is quite ass. So yeah, let's get to it. Do I just use it on it? Maybe I could ask one of the heroes looking for the Lucian for some ideas. But okay, I'm just going to wiki it because I'm going to be honest, I have no idea. Okay, apparently he needs to go talk to Duradel's daughter who replaces him after he meets a tragic end. Okay, we managed to get the Duradel's notes. You flick through a lifetime of notes on Demon Slaying, absorbing what you can. One passage catches your eye. One book reading later. So now I think, again, I mentioned it here, I need 2 more fletching levels. And then we'll make ourselves a Scorched bow. Okay, I think we should be able to just start fletching our U items. They're in here. Let's just get ourselves... We've got 7,400. Don't worry, the fletching levels are going to be completely and utterly under control. Can I make a longbow? I can. So I'm going to do this. It's probably going to take me a few hours. But having the Scorched bow for Tormented Demons is going to speed up immensely. And hopefully save us a lot of prayer potions in the long run because we're just going to kill them faster. So I'll see you once I hit 74 fletching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the video or else my editor will kill me. Alright. It has come to my attention as I've been looking up more information on the Scorched bow that I actually need to get a magic longbow unstrung. There is a chance I could have gotten this from killing the Tormented Demons at 1 in 255. But I didn't get it, so I don't really feel like going back to Tormented Demons to get that drop because I would rather save the prayer potions. So this fletching grind is going to be a lot longer than I thought. Fortunately for us, however, if we use a garden pie boost, we'll be able to plant a dragon fruit sapling, which we can guarantee its growth by protecting it with 15 coconuts that we have banked, allowing us to make a dragon fruit pie. The dragon fruit pie will increase our fletching level by 4. Add that onto the fact that as long as we farm the bowstrings, we'll be able to reach 84 fletching. We'll have no worries with what we have banked to push ourselves up to the level to craft our scorching bow. 73 fletching. We'll now make onyx bolt tips so we can out them in the future. Now we get a onyx bolt tip drop. And there's 74 fletching, the level required to make the scorching bow, and even a Sunlight Hunter's crossbow. Not something I plan on using ever. If it comes up, maybe, but I very much doubt it. There's 75 fletching. We now make our own rune arrows. Wow. There's 76 fletching. We now make amethyst broad bolts. I don't think I've ever made amethyst broad bolts in my life, so we probably won't start now. 77 fletching. We now make brutal rune arrows and javelins. We're not going to be able to use, or we're not going to be able to get another level. So we're going to have to do, obviously I'm in Bergderot, we're going to have to do some temple trekking to get some bowstrings, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, I've just realised, while we're doing this grind, we're actually going to, why is this on stab? We're actually going to get ourselves the lumberjack outfit from the undead lumberjacks. Isn't that wonderful stuff? If they drop it at least. I don't know what the odds are. I'll flash up on screen. We might as well keep going until we get the outfit regardless if we don't. I have no words, I was looking at my monitor. I'm just going to quickly show you how we're going to be obtaining our bowstrings using temple trekking. We simply start up a run with one of the characters marked easy. Then, once we get to the route selection, we'll always be taking route 1. This will allow us to be able to skip all of the combat events, as route 2 and 3 do not have this privilege, at least not at the start. In the majority of circumstances, we'll get through evading all events, or just go to the end without needing to do one. But as you saw before, we could end up with a zombie bridge event, or an event that requires us to make a rope and swing by, both not being too slow. There used to be a bog event that would ruin everyone's day, but this has since been removed from the rotation, and that has made obtaining these bowstrings much quicker and reliable. Each of these runs will give us a reward token that we can use in order to net ourselves 100 bowstrings. And that is it for the run, and I think we only need to do one more and then we'll be off to finishing our fleshing grind. Oh, also to note, we did get our full lumberjack outfit. I don't know if we have space in the bank. We don't, so I'm going to have to finagle. I'm probably going to put the angler's outfit in the tackle box, and then we'll go from there. I'm just going to admit that this entire inventory on the bank is a shambles. We're going to put our lumberjack outfit into our forestry kit to save some space. Does that not work? Oh, have you got to bloody upgrade it? Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to figure out how to upgrade it. Hopefully we can. In order to get ourselves the clothes pouch to put our outfit inside of the forestry kit, we have to get ourselves 10,000 anima bark, which we do have. Anima infused bark, and then we need 300 willow logs and 300 maples. I'm only lacking the willows, so I'm taking a small tangent to get this out of the way because I'd rather save the 4 bank spots. We have had a bit of a problem with bank space before. I know if once we just start the construction grind, we'll have the storage in the house to get rid of a lot of these slots, but for now it's not too much of a tangent, and I'd like a break from worrying about fletching. Okay, didn't take very long. I don't know, can I shop with the forestry kit in hand? I've literally never used this shop before. Okay, that works. That is the first attachment we've got for the forestry kit. I don't know how. I think we need leather and thread, so let me just go sort that out, and we'll get back to fletching. Okay, we just slaughtered a cow. I think if we just use it on that. I actually haven't. Oh, you craft it. You press the button, idiot. You're missing some of the. Oh, so this doesn't work as thread. The costume needle doesn't work with the clothes pouch blueprint. Luckily enough, there is a crafting thing over here. Let me just go grab that. Okay, hopefully this now works. It does. So now we have expanded our forestry kit / basket to be able to hold the lumberjack outfit. So let's just get undressed and then fill the forestry kit. And that is 4 inventory slots saved in the bank. There we have 78 fletching. We can now make a dragon / magic crossbow and also the toxic blowpipe. That gives us an 1875 total level as well. That's pretty nifty. Okay, and here we have ourselves 80 fletching. We can now make magic short bows. So we're now immediately going to start doing that because I'm bored of fletching actual strong bows right now. I prefer to have a little bit more of an AFK. This is going to be almost twice as long AFK. So let's get cracking. And there we have it, 81 fleshing. We can now make rune darts, so it would be quite nice if we can make a blowpipe at some point. Now I just have to go make myself a dragon fruit pie for the +4 fleshing boost, and we can make our scorching bow. I'm going to take a little bit of a breather, and then we'll get cracking with it. Okay, we have ourselves 6 uncooked dragon fruit pies. There's absolutely no way we don't get at least one of them out of this. There we go. Immediately the first one. Might as well make the rest. Why the heck not? We might need a fletching boost in the future. I don't know what for, though. Now I think about it. I guess we could just make magic longs now instead of shorts. That's irrelevant, though. So we can now make ourselves a magic longbow. And then let me just quickly go get my synapse. And I think we'll just use it like that. It's disappeared. Oh, don't scare me like that, man. We have finally made our scorched bow. Okay, I just went through the process of making all the prayer potions we had after doing a farm run. We have 162 prayer potions. That should be way more than enough to get rid of the final 96 we have on this task. Hope we can spoon something else. If not, there's always another day. But for now, I'm going to go back to Tormented Demons and hopefully strike it lucky. Currently, after killing, I think 5 or 6 of these, we're getting roughly 150k combat experience an hour. So we're getting 90k range XP and 60k strength, which equates to, obviously Slayer is about, what, 1/4 of that. So we should be getting roughly, over the course of an hour, I'm going to do the math when I see the video again. 91 hit points. I think we need one more for our anglerfish to be fully useful. Sorry, I've just played an absolute mare right there. We do have part of flesh. Oh my goodness, we got a burning claw. We need 2 of these to be able to make our spec weapon. Wasn't expecting anything else for the end of the task. You do love to see it. And there we have 78 Slayer. Already 9 levels away from our Trident goal. So let's just keep on keeping on, eh? Ending up deciding to shrink instead of camping the prayer, we've now been able to improve our trips to 13 kills. Well, it's taken us over 3 days as we had to do Wargavik sleeps and get A1 fleshing to be able to make our Scorched bow drop. But we finally completed the first Tormented Demon task. I'm going to show you the loot and then we're going to go get another one. This is the first task we'll be getting from Kuradal. Let's have a look what we get. 182 trolls. Not my favourite. Not my favourite. And there we have 80 defense. I don't know if that obviously went away immediately. That is the highest requirement we have for any items, I'm pretty sure. So we are now going to go back onto training strength because we are actually right next to a strength level. Once we hit 93, I'm going to go back to training attack. Probably to 90 and then just juice strength up to 99. One of my main worries with getting another Tormented Demon task is the fact that I'm running rather low on prayer potions. So I'm really hoping that Slayer will pay off with some seeds soon, as we don't really have the levels to replenish our prayer stacks any other way right now. There's 93 strength. I wasn't really planning on 109 combat level as well on trading strength. It's just that when we did the Tormented Demons, I had to kill them with crush or stab, and obviously the zombie axe has a crush style, so and we didn't have enough charge in the arc light to keep going, so we had to train strength because it's the only one that has it. But yeah, now we can focus on getting our other stats up again. Okay, the trolls have been felled. Black demons. Rhorrn. Alright, that does mean that I am going to do Monkey Madness 2, which I think we have all the requirements for. We just need a lemon, grapes, and a log. I have a feeling we're going to be completely and utterly fine. I don't like the last boss, it's jank AF, but hey ho. It is 80,000 Slayer XP. It is probably efficient Slayer XP for me to be doing it. And then we get the Royal Sea Pod, which is going to be really nice if we ever go into the wilderness and stuff like that. So yeah, and obviously we get access to demonic gorillas so we can farm Zenites. So let's get crack-a-lacking on that. Okay, it's time to start the quest. There are multiple boss fights in this quest. We're probably only going to be showing off those. I say multiple boss fights. There's what? Crook, Keith, Cobb. Don't worry about the 9 torture gorillas. We've got the 2 demonic gorillas and we got Gluff. So we'll probably be showing off that and not much else because there'll be no drama, right? No drama? I've just realised as I started this, I made an absolute boo-boo and forgot my escape crystal, which is always fun. Absolutely love that. Dingus. Okay, we've made it through. We've unlocked the shortcut. I don't think we're going to need it. I'm just going to quickly make sure I remember Crook. I think we just safe spot him around the, like these little ledges here. I'm going to check his max hit just to be safe and whatnot. And I'll see you when I am battling him. Okay, we have him in position. And now we're just going to flinch him till he's dead. Should be fairly quick with a zombie axe, because our accuracy is going to be rather high. In order to flinch, of course, we just wait for the health bar to disappear, and then we move to attack. This can only be done with a melee weapon, as I'm not quite sure. I think it's just calculated different with ranged and mage. I should probably turn on piety when I'm doing this. Okay, that's Crook down. Absolutely thrilling stuff, I know. Let's take his poor remains and go make him into a Grigri, I guess. Okay, talk to me about your mission. And there we can become Big Boy Crook. Oh, yes. Before I kill this guy, I'm going to put on Protect from Melee first. I'm not sure how much he can hit, but I think we need to immediately run through the door. Oh, I'm just so scared. How many? Just tell me how many dialogue I gotta go through. I accept your chant. Run! While we're attacking with this safe spot, let me just check what his max actually is. I should probably check that before. Cobb, 57. Normally, 27 would protect from melee up. That's crazy. Too bad he's too big to get through the door. Which just begged the question, how did he get in here in the first place? Did he come down the ladder? That implies he started at the top of the mountain, though. Am I crazy? I guess he could have. Okay, wonderful stuff. Now we have to go to Gutenhof and deal with the ogre. Okay, before we start this time, I am going to check Keith's max it. It's 47. So yeah, we'll start with protect from melee and go from there. You may call me a bit of a pussy, but I'm gonna overeat with the angler, because why the heck is not? Okay, wonderful. That's both of those dealt with. I'm just known to have some wayward clicks, so, you know, you just have to be careful when you can. We do a little tampering. Okay, so this is the setup we decided to go on. We've got a zombie axe. It's essentially our Tormented Demons setup, so we should be more than fine. No, I don't. Sorry, I don't want an assignment. I want to talk to you, Neve. I was just very confused for a moment. Probably see you when I am down to the double demonics. As the tortured won't, tortured won't be too much of a hassle. So now we have to take on, I think it's 2 tortureds, then 2 demonics. So let's get cracking. I'd like to pray, please. If that one could just not see me for a moment, that'd be wonderful. At least we did remember to bring in the escape crystal. That's normally a bit of a boo-boo. Do believe this guy was casting magic. He was indeed. Oh. Is Neve not going to help me? Neve, what the hell, man? Brother, get authority off. I would like one of them to come through. I don't want both. They are casting the same thing, fortunately. Alright, he's gone melee. This is ideal. Because now we can just take this guy on. We can boost again. Demonics have a lot more HP than I remember. I don't think I've killed Demonic in like, I'm going to say like 4 years. So, I didn't actually phase him. I was 1 damage off. Absolute dingus. It would be nice if Neve was to like do anything. But I guess because I'm not in the room, she's got uppity about it. Okay, we've got a combat task for killing our first Demonic Gorilla. And now we just have to deal with this cheeky guy. And we finally got Neve to help us. Ow. We might have to go re-gear for Glove in hindsight, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. This is completely and utterly Neve's fault, by the way. Can I say that? Would that get me cancelled? She needs to learn to range safe spot things. As a real Slayer master, that should be your go-to immediately against anything, in my humble opinion. Can we take the Spirit Shield? No! Okay. I am going to rebank, because why not? It's free. And we'll come back and do Glove. And again, now that we're doing Glove specifically, we don't need our melee anymore. And then we can just get ranged and whatnot. We might as well get a Divine Ranging Potion. Okay. I'm just going to wing Glove, because why not? We do have a long range. I think we just need to drag him, if memory serves me well. Okay, he doesn't come that far. Because we do have a 10 range with this bow. Oh god. Because we have the Scorched bow, I just genuinely don't think there's going to be any issue with killing this boss. I'm assuming this tile was marked because past me helped out future me. Ow. I guess not. I should probably pray instead of being a doofus. Okay, that's not working. Maybe it would if I actually, like, brought him over here. Yerp. I'll just let him get stuck on the corner. Alright, now this is possibly the worst part of the boss. I really feel like they should, oh congratulations, go back and just fix some quest bosses like this one. This one is just straight ass. You have to just like get dragged in, shoot him twice. I think it's like a 2-1 method. Again, that's obviously not the intent initially, but it's what's spawned. So I think we hit him, get dragged in, shoot again and run back. And I think that's just what we do for the rest of the boss, which is really fun. That's a lot of damage. But we just do so much DPS, it's not really that big of an issue. I'm more worried about my escape crystal bugging out and teleporting me when I don't want to be. Oh my Christ! Hold on a moment. That was a 38 damage hit. Am I praying the right thing? I don't even know. Ow! It has to be ranged, right? Could be magic. I get. Oh my god. Let's just try magic. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna Google it quickly. Glove, because I think he's doing a lot of damage. Crush ranged magic. I'm just gonna assume this is magic. His max hits a 61, so that's not proof. That's just coincidence. Okay, I'm more confident. But it just goes to show I can just use whatever rubbish, and with the Scorched bow, have enough DPS. Yeah, we should have been praying mage for a while. I think this specific attack is mage. And there you have it. Glove has been defeated, and then we get teleported out by our friend Zuknok. So we just talk to him, and then we'll get teleported to Narnode. And once we speak to him, that should be, after we tell him about Glove disappearing, I assume that means he's coming back at some point. Oh, we also need to talk to our Wogi. We're now friends of the monkeys. Quest is completed. That is 80k Slayer XP, 60,000 in agility, 50,000 in both thieving and hunter. And we have the Crash Site Caverns access, which means we can now farm demonic gorillas for our Slayer task. So I'm going to start doing that. We also get a Royal Seed Pod, which is a nice teleport. One click, 78 thieving achieved. And I do believe this takes us... Did it take us to the tree or in it? It takes us in here, right? Yeah. Wonderful stuff. And now that actually leaves us with only... Well, actually, it's 4 quests still. After we did the Wargiver Sleeps, I said 4, I think. But Curse of a Rav is in the game. Majorat number 10 in the storyline. Let me just check if the rewards are useful enough for me to go and do this right now. I might just get it out of the way because it is it's a master quest, not a grandmaster. Let me have a nose. Okay, it just seems to be some skilling XP. So I don't think I'm going to do it right now. It unlocks you a new area to go farm armored zombies, a stronger variant. I don't know if those drop anything. Completing Curse of a Rav would unlock us access to Zima Eagle's Fort, whereby there is a stronger variant of the armored zombie available to us. These zombies have a new item in their drop table, the Broken Zombie Helmet. Like the zombie axe, it can be repaired to its former glory, that being an improvement over the Dwarven Helmet that has a +8 crush attack bonus, making it the second highest crush attack bonus in the game for the helmet slot, behind the Inquisitor's Great Helm, which is something we will not be seeing for a long time on this account. The zombie helmet is something that could be useful to us if we ever dare to enter the wilderness to fight Spindle, for our Voidwaker piece, or for specking the Court Beast out to turn it into a chicken for us to wail on, if we ever decide we want to go for one of the Spirit Shields. But that stuff will definitely be coming far later on the account, so we are not going to be doing the quest for now. That is all that we have time for in this episode. In the next, we'll be sure to start our demonic gorilla grind to hopefully obtain some Zenite jewelry. Massive shout out to Walter for being our ladle, and a big thank you to the Big and Little Spoons for supporting the channel. If you wish to be part of this list, please join the channel below for the appropriate tier, or subscribe on Twitch to become a Big Spoon. I love you all, and I hope to see you in the next one.